Wait one sec, making sure I'm recording. That should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Jump Paradise Golden Age, episode 848. Hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. Oh, sorry about that. So, hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. And also, I drank like a full bottle of water after this, so if I need to go to well, before this, that's it. Before starting this episode, I drank a full bottle of water. It was just some good water, I tell you. Some good water. Remember to hydrate, I tell you. Okay, so in today's episode, we're going to be working on the Spinosaurus cage, and that is what I promised to do last episode, but, you know, we kind of got distracted last episode. What was it? What did we do last episode? It wasn't a Tertulius crisis, it was... Ah yes, we were chopping down wood, that's what we were doing. That's what we... No wait! That was the episode before. You know what? Keeping track of episodes sometimes a struggle. But hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. So, last episode we actually got a black sheep. The first black sheep that I've gotten in quite a long time. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the original black sheep that used to be outside my house. I think it's been out there for 800 episodes in that one bush, and then I just decided to bring it inside the house. But I've actually been told to take it back out of the cage where it is currently located. But I'll make sure to breed up one more to go. And name it Franklin and keep it as like a dog. That was recommended by Barry. So you know what? We'll do that, I tell you. We'll do that. There we go. And let's gather up all the materials that we need for today. So we're going to need a lot of slabs for today's project, as we will be slabbing everything around here. And you know what? I thought this cage was a lot taller, actually. I thought it was like, you know, 5 more blocks taller. Sorry, I thought about an idea. So, the idea is, if we put stairs there, where I'm looking at, that block right there, stairs there, and then we expand this by at least like 2-3 blocks, we could make a new bit of the roof, and then make that the spot where this is all connected. Because I feel like if I did that there, it kind of takes up like 20% of the cage's roof. I don't know why I'm thinking of this now, I tell you. And also I'm not properly in a recording mode, so I'm a little bit off the now. It's just because, you know, I'm just getting in the, you know, mode, I tell you. Let's see. Go like that. Go like that. Wait for it. We should get over 45, maybe. No, not 45. 42. Well, that's not a bad neon number. Let's grab all of that. You know what? I was wondering why I had item frames on me. It's because last episode we took down some stuff in the museum. That's what we did last episode as well. We did some museum work, where we what do you call it? Create some new boxes to house different items from like different mods. And we did a fossil and archaeology box for our what do you call it? You're hungry. I need to feed you. I'll feed you in a second. But we create some new boxes that primarily be in the box for, let me see, fossil and archaeology, and I cannot remember the other one. Fossil and archaeology and vanilla, yeah. So we can house different, you know, periods of what do you call it? Blocks. So modded blocks and non-modded blocks and certain, you know, modded blocks, stuff like that. We have quite a few boxes, so we won't run out of room until, you know, we have a lot of historical items in the boxes. Let's get up here, and we can start to. I don't know why I decided dirt would be the best idea. Probably not the best idea. Okay. So let's go all the way around here. Just keep on sending that around. You know, I tell you, when you place dirt, right, I never realized how much it sounds like gravel. Huh? That's what I've noticed. You never realize how much it sounds like gravel. It sounds like someone's stepping on gravel or grit. That's it, grit. It reminds me of when you're standing in grit during like winter times, I tell you. If you know the sound, you know the sound, I tell you. Let's see, I'll just fill it up at the now. And just send that all the way around. We have to make sure we have a lot of precision with this, I tell you, because too many times we have to go down and grab that one little piece that, you know, we failed to collect. Too many times, I tell you. Okay, so we'll continue to place all of this. You know what, I might actually do a roof extension idea. That's what I might do. Sorry, it's been bugging me in my head there for like, you know, a few minutes now. And I'm starting to really like that idea because I feel like it could be like, I'm trying to think of a palace. What's a palace? I'm thinking like Napoleon's palace, but then that's not correct. I'm thinking of a certain French palace where they have a very, you know, intricate, what do you call it, lining blocks at the top of their, what do you call it, rooms, and then they have the big curved roof. I'm not too sure. If only you just want to, you know, tell me what one I'm thinking of, that's a French one, you can leave it down below. And I almost just fell off there. Luckily we did not, but that would have been terrible. I don't have enough dirt blocks to get back up, but I do have stone, so it's a little bit longer to break. And you know what? I think I over-gathered a lot of the resources, because I expected to, this whole section right here to take 1 stack of acacia wood. But I'm pretty sure I did not calculate for, what do you call it? It splits into 4 blocks, 4 wood planks. I calculated the logs, but I did not calculate the splitting of them. And that's where I went wrong. And I'm going to have to go like that because there's misplacement of a block going sideways a bit too early. You know what? If I just head over here to now, I could probably just place the blocks in. No, I do not need it to go sideways, I need it to go forwards. Let me just... that one's upside down as well. I don't know how I did that. Okay, so we'll just go like that and make sure it's all facing the right direction. Ignore the black outline. For some reason when you're placing blocks upside down, especially stairs in like older Minecraft, sometimes there's a shadow glitch, and I think sometimes it's actually modded. That's, you know, the problem. I don't actually know what mod it causes. I'm pretty sure it might be MoreCraft, but then I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that, I tell you. But I hate when it happens with slabs, yeah. When you're placing like a regular slab downwards, it just breaks completely, I tell you. It just breaks completely. I think we might have to go on an egg run to feed our Spinosaurus, actually. It looks like it might be an egg run that's needed. I think so. I think it might be. Let's see. It's been a while since we went on an egg run for our Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus eats just as much as our T-Rex Boris. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get a huge load. Though our Boris, the T-Rex, you know, though they're, you know, with another dinosaur, so they both eat at the same time. You know what, I'm gonna have to plug this up. I'll just keep it there. I don't really need to break it, I tell you. There's no really any necessary, you know, need to break that bit there on that side, or even block up the water, because unless you're up here you can hear the water, but if you're down there you can't really hear the water because it's you know, I would say 13 blocks between it. I'm not too sure, we'll test it out in a second. Yeah, there should be like 15 blocks in between that and that, so pretty sure with the calculations it should be the distance that you cannot hear it. Yeah, from this distance you can barely hear it. So by the time you're down there, you will not hear it. Oh, I have just a... Ah, there it is. There was a hair in my nose and it kept irritating my nose, I tell you. Terrible stuff, I tell you. Hate when hairs irritate your nose. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? It looks like... How much did this take? Well, I didn't use all 3, so I used 1 stack of acacia wood. You know what? I'm probably just gonna have to go like that and make another one. And I have my reasons to do so, and that's because I want to do the extension to this roof. I don't know why, but I like the cage being taller. And there's no really any necessary, you know, thing for it to be taller. Because, you know, the Spinosaurus, I could actually, you know, take away 3 bits of the bars. Because I don't really need all the way up here. So, you know, it is kind of stupid, the cage. I laughed there and I accidentally spit, but... disgusting, I tell you. Let's see. Let's place all of that in there. But I might actually, you know, fix up the cage a bit and make it look a little bit nicer. I'm actually planning to do the roof in the inside very soon. And this is all going to be before 900, I tell you. We need to do it all before 900. We're at 848 now. We'll be nearing the 50 mark till 900. And then we'll be 150 away from 1000. So not that long, I tell you, the 1000. And it's all been done in 3 years. I've always wanted to start another jungle paradise, and I want to start one soon. I did talk about it while we were in the savannah, I think. And it was the idea of, what do you call it? The idea was to... Let me just do this here. The idea was to do a Minecraft hardcore series of Minecraft Jungle Paradise. And I was thinking, you know, for the longest time, you know, maybe I could do it, maybe. There is a good possibility I can, you know, live for a long time, but living 100% without any problems would be 7% chance of survival. That's a, you know, calculation I've done. 7% chance. That is how much I would have as survival. Unless I was able to get, you know, full rainbow armor. But even full rainbow armor does not protect me against polar bears, I tell you. Polar bears can still rip through this armor like, you know, it's confetti. I don't know why, but most of the other mobs, you know, perfectly fine to fight against. But when you're going up against polar bears, oh, you are doomed, I tell you. You are doomed. I don't know why the polar bears just have, you know, it just negates, like, your most, it's like I'm wearing laser armor, that's what I'm gonna say. It's like I'm wearing laser armor when, you know, I'm fighting a polar bear. That's why it's such a tough, you know, fight when we had that one attack us about, I was gonna say 10 episodes ago, but I'm not too sure. About 10 episodes ago. And also, the reason why I want to get all of this stuff done with our, what do you call it, Spinosaurus, is because in November, we're planning on doing a special build every once in a while, in November and December, building Santa's workshop. And you know what, I might actually just make a little tiny quest for us to go on for Christmas time. Would you like that? I think it could be quite fun, I tell you. A little tiny quest to just go on and have some fun, I tell you. Let's see. We did actually bring in quests for Sapphire Ocean, Minecraft Young Paradise Sapphire Ocean. No wait, ow, ow, ow. Sorry, my rib cage there hurt for a second. But it was actually Lost Stage. That's when we brought in Singy. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm actually gonna have to keep this up here for a second. But Lost Stage, I brought in the NPC mod. And I don't think it's actually still in the mod pack. Yeah. But I was thinking about bringing it back for Christmas time, and we could do like a Christmas quest. You know, we have Santa Claus and all that. It'd probably have to be a Steve Santa Claus, because I don't know how to put in mod of the mod skins into it. So putting skins into the mod, that's it. That's a better way of saying it. I don't really know how to do that. I'll have to ask Barry. Let's see who is, you know, quite good at it, because they did a lot of, or they're doing a lot of, you know, roleplay stuff. Let's see. You can check out their channel in the description if you wanted to check out Barry, my sister. Does Minecraft roleplays and a bunch of other games and a modded survival series. Let's see. They're currently like on a break for a little while, but they are planning something for October, a Halloween game. Let's see. To kind of just get them back into the groove, as you know, it's been quite busy, I tell you. That's why they have not uploaded. Let's see. Let's break all of that. There we go. Yeah, we'll just work our way back here. So we'll just continue backwards. I'm thinking this is gonna turn out nice. I'm not too sure, but hopefully it does. Sorry, sometimes I get too focused and then I forget to talk, I tell you. Let's see. But we will break all of this over here and make sure that it's to the right length. And we're not breaking the blocks above that thing over there. It probably might be a little bit taller than this, but then I'm not too sure now. Because I'm actually thinking, yeah, it's starting to picture in my head, I tell you, of actually keeping the blocks above these two blocks up here, and then doing the bit above those two blocks, or maybe a block. Yeah, stairs there, and then it wraps around, creating about 3 blocks in the middle. Yeah, creating you know, curved shape. But I'm thinking, right, what material am I going to use for it, to tell you? Because I'm thinking about dark wood, or dark oak, but I don't think it could work, I tell you. I don't think it could work, I tell you. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because if I did it, it kind of looked like chocolate and orange together. So like chocolate orange. And when I'm picturing it in my head, it's quite dark. And I don't think it would really fit the vibe for this area, the feelings. Let's see. Because it would kind of drag your eyes and take your attention to the roof, when you're supposed to take your attention to the dinosaur and the floor and around the dinosaur. Let's see. And with the roof actually being 3 blocks, it actually helps out quite a lot, because we need to put in the lighting. And it helps with me, you know, knowing where the lighting blocks are going to be. grab that there. I use that block to get the other block. Yeah, we're gonna have to head down and grab all of the blocks before they despawn, I tell you. But it does kind of give you the idea of what's going on here. And it's starting to really evolve, I tell you, this build project. From what we had originally, right, I feel like it's evolved quite nicely. From that cobblestone floor that we used to have. Because I actually had to mine out all of this place and it was over a ravine. And I made sure that it was not on a certain episode, so I had to extend like a certain episode. I think it was like 98 and then 99. I would extend it like, you know, a few parts. And just, you know, keep on working on this one build project for ages. Just so we could have, you know, the Spinosaurus for the certain episode. I think it was 800 or 700. Or 750. Somewhere around that, I tell you. So we kept grinding for that episode. Just the entire area was getting mined. It would not be as large as it is now, but we did, you know, eventually clear the sides of this so we could have something here. And then on the right side is actually where our new museum will be built. And I'm actually looking quite forward to it today. Because it means that we get to visit the Spinosaurus more often. And I will have to rebuild their cage. I want it to look something more pleasant and nicer than it is now. Because it's kind of a bit, you know, not nice. Not nice, I will say. Not nice. Let's see. And I guess I might as well start with the tubing, I was gonna say, the sides up here, the now. There we go. Just start mining out all of that there. There we go. There we go, that's not looking too bad, I tell you. That is not looking too bad at all. If we just keep up this, it should come out the way that I want it to work. Hopefully, I tell you, hopefully. You know, when I do build projects like this, I always try and picture in my head how it's going to go. So when I take like a big, you know, break from that build project, it always, you know, lingers in my mind. You're like, how did this go when I originally planned it? Because I thought of great ideas for it originally. And then, you know, forget the ideas. Okay, we'll get to this side and then I think we'll head down. So we can collect all of those blocks for a second. There we go, just start breaking all of that there. Yeah, that works. That works out pretty good. Well, we were too short. They're despawning the now. Oh, I knew I should have, you know. Took that a second. I knew I should have went and checked on them. Now everything's just despawning, I tell you. I knew I was running out of time. I was trying to, you know, hurry up with the build project as fast as time. Well, fast as possible, but it just was not working out too well, I tell you. Just not working out too well. Okay, so we'll grab all of that. There we go. And with all of that grabbed, now we can just head back up and continue. But before I do that, I just realized I should really, you know, go and dispense this into the chest. You know, the taller the chest, the better. Okay, throw all of that in there. Yeah, not too bad. take the fossils with me, because I can put the fossils in my backpack. I just need to make sure no fossils have been dispensed in these chests. Yeah. Oh, we still had some... Yeah. I'll just take that with me. Just take that with me, as we're already, you know, needing to head back up there now. Saves me making some more. Let's see. I'll just grab dirt. We don't really need to extend our platform. The platform's good until we get over there, because we need to do that part of the roof. Okay. Let's head over here, grab that. And let's begin to mine. The problem is we need to watch out that we do not pierce the roof to the land up above, and we are quite close to a river. And the problem with rivers is they go down lower than the regular land. Luckily, I do not think we went under the river when I was constructing this. I don't think so. So I don't think we'll have that problem. Let's see. I'm just not too sure. Just not too sure. But we'll quickly mine out this layer over here. And the other layer. Mine the dirt down, pick up all the stuff, put it in the chest, and come back up here, and then we'll head over to the more bigger chunk that we need to, you know, mine out. That'd be in, you know, all the way over there. There we go. Not bad at all. A lot of fossils there. Be good to get some of those fossils. Though I have plenty of fossils at home, I tell you. I just collect so many fossils these days of, what do you call it? You know what I really need to collect? More dodos. I did promise that, you know, later on I wanted to name a bunch of dodos after use. Like I want to create like a dodo sanctuary. A lot better than the original dodo cage that we have. But we'll build a ginormous dodo sanctuary where all of our dodos shall live in peace. But my main idea was that I would name them after use. Like every once in a while I'll decide, you know, I guess I'll name this one after you and that one after you and all that. Let's see. The problem is I wish I had like a book in this game, because it would help out quite a lot. I could just write it down, and then every episode we could, you know, pick out a name and then, you know, name a dodo after use. Problem with that is because, oh, we're done. We're done. So I might as well head downwards and we'll grab all of the blocks. Let's see. If I want to name a dodo after use, every, what do you call it, episode. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's go empty our inventory. Let's see. That's not too bad. Okay, now we can continue. So we'll collect all of these blocks, and with all of these blocks we can put it back in the chest, and then we'll head back up and approach the big chunk. That's what we'll call it. The big chunk of the project. That. It's not actually that big now. We kind of just trimmed it down as we went along that way. It's kind of a little bit, you know, less chunky. But we'll take the same approach as we're taking to this all the way over there. And it should come out quite nice. Should come out quite nice. Let's see. Let's go and pile up. There we go. I'll grab that. Right. Okay. Well, let's go. And also, I'm using my mending pickaxe now. Should really swap it over to the other one, shouldn't I? Should use up the last of the durability on this one. Okay, grab a bunch of dirt. And I will have to go around this entire scaffold and break it all now. After we're done with this build project, I tell you. There we go. I do need to actually fix all of this granite on the floor, I tell you. That's one thing that I really want to get rid of, is the granite. So I probably will keep this granite plaque over here. So I've realised it's kind of not that centered. Is it? Yeah, that side over there is a bit longer than that side. Not really centered. But I think there is no center to this one. There's 4 on that side and then there's 5 on that side. Yeah, they 2 blocks there would be the center. Darrell. 2022. Oh wait. Is that 2022? That is 2022. The 15th of the 10th month. We missed Darrell's birthday. It's almost been 10 days since, it's 9 days since Darrell's birthday. October the 15th of 2022. I don't think it's been a year. It took me a year to finish this. Ah, terrible track record, I tell you. But I didn't realise that Darrell was that old. Darrell is now 1 year old in real life and is about maybe 30, maybe older. Let's see. I'm thinking about putting stone bricks up there in the corner, but I'm not too sure on that. They're not your regular stone bricks, as the stone bricks in this look like that. Right there. They look like that. They're very greyish and dark. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Well, we'll tackle that once we're expanded this a bit taller. Oh yeah, I need to expand this by 1 block. I guess I can still do that. Both sides reach a different point anyway, so we can overreach onto this side and then overreach onto the other side to get the last few blocks. There we go. Not bad, not bad at all. I've quite enjoyed this build project so far. Even if I decide to remove the orange in the future and swap out for a different block, it doesn't really matter, I tell you. It doesn't really matter. As I say, that's always the point of Minecraft, is to break and rebuild, and build and re-break. Let's see. You can always break what you don't like, and then build something that you do. Let's see. It's the whole point of Minecraft. You mine, you craft, and you build. But you also have to mine the buildings that you do not really like no more. Like updating your houses. Let's see. Like a lot of people like to update their houses in Minecraft. A lot of people just stick with the same old house because, you know, nostalgia. Let's see. There's a thing that even if you rebuild and then, you know, well, you rebuild the house, like from the ground up, new house, it will have a feeling that you do not like it, and it is because you're comfortable with the original, but you're not comfortable with the new one, and that will give you a feeling of uncertainty that you like it. But it is just that feeling that, you know, causes you to think, oh, I don't like it, and then you break it down and you rebuild the old one. Let's see. But that feeling always, you know, is like, yeah, the thing that keeps preserving this nostalgia. That, you know, is not actually that good. Let's see. That's part of nostalgia, I tell you. There we go. Yeah, now we can continue on this side. Let's see. Break all of that. And also, I will say something. People always say like nostalgia is when something's gone, or nostalgia of something that's old. Well, nostalgia can be something, you know, of, you know, very recent, even though it seems like a long time ago. Let's see. Like, I still have nostalgia of getting our Spinosaurus, so it seemed not that long ago. Now it's a year. It's weird to think it has been a year, I tell you. Nostalgia is a weird thing, I tell you. It's the liking of something that used to be there. Let's see. And then sometimes it's the liking of something that's still there. Like an old clock tower. Break. Oh, ow. I guess it's time to go pick up all the garbage. Game's telling me to go pick it all up. You know what, we should really make storage drawers. We should really make those soon. It's a mod that I got a while ago, and I've never been into it, I tell you. Never touched it yet. And then also our Sacra mod, we need to work on that, I tell you, soon. So once we're done with this, maybe I might head over to our house and build that kitchen idea that I was planning. I was actually planning on another build project, I tell you. And it is involving our cottage. So, as our cottage has gotten older and older, and we are building new storage areas farther and farther away, I'm thinking about, you know, demolishing, you know, a lot of the older parts of our, what do you call it, cottage, and then rebuilding some of them. Like our main area. I wanted to make something similar to, what do you call it, our, well, not ours. Like, let's see, what's a good idea for use? Like, I'm trying to think of a good build idea for use. To kind of give you the idea of what I want to give you. There we go. Sorry about that. But the idea probably would be kind of like the Hobbit. Or the, you know, yeah, probably like the Hobbit movie. Lord of the Rings. We need to head home. I don't care. We need to head home, it's lightning. I tell you, whenever it's lightning, we need to head home. The reason being is, lightning, very bad. Why? That. Lightning is just a... That's a skeleton horse. That's a trap. Yo, you wanna face me, eh? Come on. How they're fighting each other? What am I even doing here? You know what? I totally forgot that's even existed here. I've never seen one off their horse. I've never seen one off their horse before. They have the fur armor. Oh, they have chainmail. You just friendly? You just friendly? Let me see. Because you're stuck in there. maybe... Let me put this in well, I actually ran out of room there. I did not realise. Yeah, you were stuck in the leaf. And that's what I was trying to solve there. I guess I solved it. Guess I solved it. There you go, you're free now. There you go, you're free now. Just a bunch of bone horse. If you're wondering what happened to the fourth one there, they actually died. It's actually been quite a while since actually, you know, that's happened. The last one was outside our house and then... Yeah. Outside our house at the front, and then before that it was actually on our... You know what, I'm thinking about upgrading that walkway bit. I will talk about it later, I tell you, when we come back to this, but... Oh, I saw that was a squid there for a second. I was about to, you know, jump into the water like, you know, Usain Bolt and swim through it like it. And kill the squid. But I'm actually thinking about doing an upgrade of the road over there and turn it 2 blocks wide. Possibly. Possibly. I think the problem with a lot of my houses around here, there's also another bone horse. We call it Dunderbone. It's just chilling there. Chilled there for like a long time, I tell you. It's just, you know, it's permanent there. I think I killed the other two. I think that's what I did. I killed the other two. Sleepy time. But the idea that I had for our house here is to basically expand it and create different rooms. Like the Hobbit, right? You have multiple rooms that go off in different areas. You know, you have a dining area, you have, you know, maybe a kitchen, stuff like that. I wanted to create that for our cottage in the future. So it kind of has less use. Though, you know, the only reason why I built the cottage in the first place was to, what you call it, was to have storage. It was back in Redwood, and it was back in Jungle Paradise Season 4 that I actually created the original storage room. But the original storage room was actually in the main house. But then I decided to separate it and turn it into the cottage. So the cottage had a more, you know, use back then. So in Redwood, that's when we created the first cottage, and then that's when we created the storage room in the, what do you call it, cottage. And that has kind of just stayed all this way, I tell you. Kind of just stayed all this way. And now that we're here, this area right here, I am thinking about expanding this by 2 blocks. Or maybe 1, I'm not too sure. I'm thinking about creating the dam to be larger. It's kind of just been the same old dam. Maybe I might change the material on the outside as well. Maybe stone bricks. Could be, could be. Let me know if I should do that idea in the comment section down below. I think I might do it. I think it might be a good idea, I tell you. It might be a good idea. Ah, sorry about that. Okay, well, let's get back to working on our area. The Spinosaurus cage. So this episode is getting quite long, so I should probably end it here and restart for a part 2 kind of this episode. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope to supple. Maybe some more just need cups of vitamins, very important. And bye bye, see you next time, everybody. See you, bye bye.